There have been many stories of destruction and heartbreak in the wake of Hurricane Irma, but today a harrowing tragedy unfolded at a nursing home in Florida. 8 elderly residents died after spending 3 days inside their sweltering residential care facility north of Miami when Irma knocked out power and air conditioning. A criminal investigation has now been launched, but some are laying the blame squarely on power and county officials. Elizabeth Brown reports.
Temperatures in Broward County have been a humid 32 degrees in the days since Irma battered Florida. When firefighters and ambulance staff responded to an emergency call at the rehabilitation centre at Hollywood Hills, they found 3 people dead inside the building. Its second floor was described as extremely hot. All 115 residents were evacuated. Dozens were taken to a hospital, ironically across the road, where another 5 died. Hospital emergency doctor Randy Katz was one of the first to arrive.
The scene was chaotic when I arrived. We mobilized at least 50 to 100 of our employees that left the hospital, ran down the street, and pulled all of these patients out of the facility and made sure that they got to a safe place.
Local police chief Thomas Sanchez says a full investigation is now underway.
Right now the building has been sealed off and we're conducting a criminal investigation inside. We believe at this time they may be related to the loss of power and the storm, but we're conducting a criminal investigation, not ruling anything out at this time.
Ellie Pina knows the home well. Her mother is a resident and she's now one of those recovering in hospital. Ms Pina says she visited her mother the day after the hurricane struck. She says she noticed the rooms were very hot and staff were trying to move residents into a central area to cool them down with portable air conditioning units and fans run off a generator. She says she rang the power company, Florida Power and Light, several times to alert them to the problem, but no help came.
The response was nothing. We'll take care of it. We have others. We'll be there. And I kept telling them, especially yesterday, this is a life and death matter. They're in bad condition over there. You need to get over there.
Ellie Pina says she also called the 911 emergency number and was told to call the power company again. She got the same response.
Called again, Florida Power and Light, and I got the same thing, like they were reading a script. Okay, I said, you need to get over there. It's life and death matter. If they would have gone yesterday, this wouldn't have happened. This was a crime committed by Florida Power and Light and the officials of Broward County.
A Florida senator has described the deaths as inexcusable. Bill Nelson says he's in no doubt the deaths could have been prevented.
I think it is an emerging scandal of gargantuan proportions with 8 deaths already. Now the question is to prevent this from happening in other nursing homes, some of which are out in rural areas.
Millions of people are still without power in Florida and have been told it could be another 3 or 4 days before it's restored. That includes 150 rest homes and assisted living facilities in the wider Miami area. Police Chief Thomas Sanchez says they are now all being checked.
As a precautionary measure, we've assigned police officers to go check all the other 42 assisted living facilities and nursing homes throughout the city to make sure that they're in sufficient care of the elderly.
The nursing home at the centre of the tragedy has yet to comment. Meanwhile, the overall death toll from Hurricane Irma in the US and the Caribbean has now risen to 81, with several hard-hit Caribbean islands accounting for more than half the fatalities. For Checkpoint, Elizabeth Brown.